Hello, my friend. Jocelyn Belsain here, your favorite mommypreneur out of beautiful San Diego, California. And I want to welcome you to the Ultimate Mommypreneur Survival Guide, where I will be sharing with you the simple system where you'll be able to build a profitable business from the comfort of your home without having to sacrifice time with your family and loved ones. Okay, so today's video really is about you, and I want to guide you through a step-by-step process where you'll be able to know how to pretty much turn your passion, turn your ideas, turn your expertise into a full-time profitable business. And you get to do it from home, and you get to spend time with your kids, and you get to dress around the house with your PJs on. Who cares? You get to have a level of freedom and comfort that you've always desired. So before I go into the video, I really want to share a little bit about myself. Like, who is Jocelyn? Who is this mommypreneur that is teaching me about building a business? So so let me just share a little bit about myself and why I'm passionate about sharing this with you today. Okay, so I am a mom. I am a new mom, and I am a first-time mom at that. About 14 months ago. Gosh, time goes by so fast. So about 14 months ago, gave birth to a beautiful, handsome little boy named Blessing. Blessing is my life, and actually Blessing is the reason why I am where I am today. He is my fuel, my passion that makes me do what I'm doing right now, which is leading and inspiring a mom to actually create their best life and just live a life full of purpose, full of freedom, and just full of happiness. Because I mean, one look at their little faces and everything is okay, just whatever you were going through for the entire day, you just take one good look and you see them smile, and everything at that moment stops, and it's just you and them, and you're like, you know what, everything is fine. So as you can tell, I'm goo goo gaga over my little Blessing, but everything wasn't always like this for me. I was not this mommypreneur and just, hey, just big, bold, fearless woman and taking life head on. I was not always like that. Right after I gave birth to Blessing, I actually was dealing with a lot of postpartum depression, and at that time I didn't understand what was going on, because again, I was a new mom. I knew that I would be going through some emotional imbalance and being overwhelmed and lack of sleep, but I didn't know that it was that serious to the point where I really didn't I didn't want to live. I didn't want to live. I didn't make the effort to connect with my child. There was just a lot going on that I didn't know what was going on. And what I realize now is that, there were a lot of moms or new moms at that who are going through, or who have gone through that and really didn't know what they were going through and didn't feel comfortable sharing it. You see, I didn't feel comfortable sharing it because I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want people to think I was crazy. I didn't want people to think that I was losing my mind. First of all, I was already feeling so different. I was going through, my body was changing. I was going through all these physiological changes, and I did not want people to see me as someone I wasn't. And I became so lost. I became so lost to the point where I made no effort to connect with my son. I made no effort to connect with my family. I completely isolated myself from everyone. And that's kind of when I knew that it was very, very serious, because I had made a statement about, I just want to give up. I just want to give up. And then to make matters worse, I was only allowed about, let's see, I had a C-section, so I was allowed 8 weeks off of work. So I was working at that time, and I was managing a team at a hospital. And, of course, I was working the 8 to 5. So I was only allowed 8 weeks. So not only I was only allowed 8 weeks, but during that 8 weeks, that was one of the hardest time of my life. Excuse me, only because I was at the mercy of disability. So for moms, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. Disability where you only get 55% of your pay cut. So to add to every emotional imbalance and emotional roller coaster that I was going through, I was only getting 50% of my salary, which was not enough for me to take care of myself, let alone to take care of a newborn baby, let alone to take care of a household. So that completely threw me for a loop. And to make things even worse on top of that is the fact that I knew I had to leave my son, that I was even struggling to connect with someone else so I can go back to work and help build someone else's empire and do it 5 days a week and only get to connect with my son for 2 days. And to make matters worse, moms, I know you know what I'm talking about. To make matters worse, I am at work and all I could think about is my son. How can I connect with him? The guilt of not being able to be there, the guilt of not being able to try hard to connect with him because I was going through a major postpartum depression. The guilt of just guilt just took over, and that puts me 10 steps further than I was before. So it just kept piling up and up and up and up to the point where I was like, okay, I either give up and not be there for that beautiful little boy that my husband and I created, or I can suck it up and say, you know what, forget it. I need to take a stance and let my son be a fuel, and let my son become a passion, and let my son help me out of this postpartum depression that I was dealing with. And that's exactly what I did. I knew that I wanted freedom. I knew that I wanted to be happy. I knew that I would just wanted to spend time with my son. I didn't want to stay up all night struggling, trying to figure out how am I going to make it? How am I going to pay the bill? How am I going to do this? I got tired. I got sick. I got sick and tired of all the things that was going around me, to the point where I was on the internet one day and I saw a gentleman, and he was an expert on how to turn your passion into income. And I pretty much reached out to him and sought for help and said, you know what, I am a new mom. I hate my job. I do not want to leave my son. I'm already dealing with so much. I just want to be able to provide. I want to be able to have freedom, and I want to be able to be happy, and I want to be able to do what I want, not what everyone else demands of me, or not what everyone else wants from me, not what my job wants from me, but what I wanted for myself. You know, and fast forward to today, that was the best decision that I've ever made, was reaching out to that gentleman and have him help bring out the best of me, have him bring out the passion in me. And really my passion now is to help lead, inspire, and help mom transform their life, help them let them know that what they've been through and the stories and all the emotional roller coaster that they've dealt with when they gave birth is not who they are, and that's just a part of their greatness, and that's just a part of who of the person that they're meant to become. So really, it was rough. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. And even up to this day, there are certain people that I didn't share this with because I didn't want to be judged, you know. And come to find out that, you know, postpartum depression is a huge thing. You know, there are a lot of women who don't make it. And fortunately for me, I was able to snap out of that, and now I am doing what I am passionate about. I am helping, you know, moms to break free. We're like a little butterfly, you know, helping moms to break free and really create the best life for their family, create the best life for their kids. You know, I'm creating my best life for my son because he deserved it, you know, and you know, and things couldn't have been better, you know. So that, I know I blabbed on and shared my whole life story with you, but you need to know, you know, that where I am now and who I become is not who I always was, you know, and that it was because of my son, you know, and having to go through that experience is what made me. It didn't break me. It didn't break me, but it made me, it shaped me for the greatness that I know that I can become and the greatness that I am now. So enough about me. Let's get back to you, okay? Let's get back to you and why I want to share this system with you. So really the first thing about building a profitable business. And here, and you know what, and get this, after I share this video with you, and I already guarantee that you will get results, because what I'm showing you is what I have been doing, is all the time and energy that I invested with my coach is the same process that I am sharing with you, because it works. That's the system works. If you can follow simple direction, if you can follow a simple instruction, then you can do this. I did it. You know, I was new. Excuse me. I was fairly new when I started my business. I knew that I had a greater purpose. I knew that I wanted to impact lives, and I knew that I wanted to make a difference, you know. And so I could have just let fear stop me and all of the circumstances stop me, or I could let it fuel me. So I let it fuel me, and this is where I am now. So I say all this to say that by not implementing, or by not doing what I share with you in this video, you know, you have the risk of staying where you are, which is unhappy, working at a job that you don't like, not having the time to spend with your kid, or looking at your kids in their eyes at the store and say, honey, we don't have enough money to do that. Or when it's time for rent, you and your husband arguing back and forth, and well, we don't have enough money to make rent this month. Well, we don't have money to make rent this month. You are at the risk of being stuck, and you are at the risk of having someone else raise your child by not implementing this. There is a lot at risk for you by not implementing what I'm sharing with you. And I guarantee you that once you follow these basic simple steps that I'm going to share with you, you are guaranteed to see results. And this is whether or not you have a business or you don't have a business, and you want to know how you can turn your passion, how you can turn your expertise, and how you can turn your skills and ideas into a profitable business. Okay, so the first step really is figuring out what your passion is. What are you passionate about? What gives you life? What is it that when you get up in the morning, you jump out of bed like you're late to work? I'm sure you probably haven't heard that before, but you jump out of bed like you're late to work so you can get to do what you love doing. Is it working out? Is it cooking? Is it doing hair? Is it fixing houses? Is it painting? Is it writing? What is it that you are passionate about? What is it that people come to you and ask you how to do? Are you good at taking photos? Are you a photographer? Are you good at building resumes? Are you good at starting a nonprofit organization? What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about walking dogs or training dogs? Are you passionate about pets? Are you passionate about dogs? What are you passionate? Are you passionate about teaching people how to eat properly? What is that passion of yours? I know that every one of us, and especially you, I know that you have something that you're passionate about. Is it your kid? Like my kid, my son, he's my passion. And guess what? He's the reason why I'm doing all that I'm doing now. He's the fuel that helps me to pursue my business and to pursue my career and to really help lead and inspire other women to do the same. So that's my passion. And can you tell when I talk about him, my eyes lit up, because he's my passion, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that I do what I need to do. And to tie all this in is that the best thing about discovering your passion is that there are plenty of people, there are a lot of people out there actually who are willing to pay you. Okay, get this. They are willing to pay you so that you can share, you can teach, you can show them about the things that you're passionate about. There are people who are willing to pay for your services, whether you're a caterer, okay, whether you're into makeup, whether you're into hair. So this is a perfect example. This is a hairline from a client of mine who's passionate about hair and coming up with different curls pattern, who I've helped create their own hairline, okay? And now I'm a client of theirs. They're a client of mine, and now I'm a client of theirs because they love doing hair. So really discover what you're passionate about. So that's the very, very first thing. And then your passion in turn will become your income, because someone will pay you for your services or whatever it is, or a problem that you're able to serve, a problem you're able to solve because of your passion, okay? Second thing is finding out who your target market is and where are they hanging out. So by this I mean, who are they really? Is it a mom? Is it somebody who's looking to lose weight? Is it somebody who wants to travel more? Is it someone who's into hair? Is it somebody who's into online marketing? Where are they hanging out? Are they on social media? Are they on Facebook? Okay, is your target market hanging out on Facebook? Is your target market hanging out on LinkedIn? Are they hanging out on Twitter? Are they hanging out on Pinterest? So there are different avenues to kind of find out where your target market is. So you have your passion, and then you have your target market, and then that's where you build yourself up. So by building yourself up, which is the third step, which is select a platform, a social media platform. It could be Facebook. So for me, I use Facebook. And what you do on that platform, and I'm going to keep it very simple for you, what you do on that platform is you create valuable content every day. So if you are into food, so if you're into food, you can come up with 4 recipes, for working parents under 30 minutes or less, and you give that recipe for free. Okay, if it's a workout plan, you give that workout plan. If it's a 5-minute ab blaster, how to get flat abs after giving birth. I just had to share that. Yes, how to get your tummy back after giving birth. You give that out. If you've done it and you've gotten a result, someone else is willing to pay for it to get that result. Hint, hint. So back to what I was saying. So similar to what I'm doing now, which is I'm giving you free value. I'm giving you valuable content. I'm giving it to you, and I'm giving it to you at no cost. That's exactly what you would be doing with whatever it is your passion, whatever your passion is. If it's real estate, how to, the 10 steps for new homeowners before buying a home, what you need to know. So anything that will give your audience some insight, anything free that will catch their attention and say, oh my gosh, I want to follow that person. So that's where you go on your social media, on your social media platform, and you share that, and you do it day in and day out. You put motivational quotes on there. You go and you put anything that will be inspiring on there, because what you're doing is you're building a community. So instead of you hunting your families and friends and people who are really not interested in your product, you're attracting. That's what you're doing. You're attracting those people to you. So we're gonna go back. You have your passion, you have the people that you're attracting, and then from the attraction, you're bringing them into your community, which is your fan page. It can be your Facebook page. So that's the third step, and that's what a lot of business owners kind of get things misconstrued, is because they're chasing the client versus building the community to where the client come to them. Okay, so really the third thing is building that free content. So from that free content, so let's say it's your Facebook page, so I'm going to use that as an example. You have them enter their email. So I am sure that you have entered your email several times for an offer, and from that offer, you receive emails constantly, and you receive more offers, and then you buy. Well, guess what? It's the same process, because from your free offer, you're gonna ask, you know what? Let's exchange my free knowledge for your email, and so that way I can build a relationship with you through your email. Okay, and then once I have built that relationship and I am connected with you, I will start selling to you via email, and then I can continue to sell to you over and over and over, because now you know that my product or my services have helped you. It have helped you solve a specific problem that you have, and now we are good friends, so to speak. So I'm gonna tie it all together so that way it makes simplicity sense to you, because we have been we actually do this all the time, where we saw, especially with Babies R Us, we could be on the internet and we see a nice little Babies R Us offer. It says get 10% off, enter your email address, or get this 10 baby guide to ABC, put in your email address, and then we put in our email address, we go to the page, and we see a whole lot of other stuff that we love, because they know we're moms and we're going to buy it. So it's the same concept with whatever you're passionate about. Once you find the right target, once you find the right person, and they love what you have to offer, and they love that you can solve a problem for them, you will have them for a lifetime. They will become your customers. They will become your client for a lifetime. And it doesn't matter what you do, what type of business you're in. This process works for everything, okay? It works for everything, whether you're a coach, whether you are a writer, whether you are a dog trainer, whatever it is that you do, it works, okay? So really, that's how simple it is to turn your ideas, your passion, your expertise into a full-time business from home, by first figuring out what you're passionate about, then finding out who your target market is, and then bring your target market to your community, which is your fan page book on Facebook. Try saying that. And then from there, you bring them into your email list, and you communicate with them via email, and you just continue to build on there, and then you sell to them, you know. And when I say sell, you're providing a solution. That's really all you're doing. You're just providing a solution, okay? So I know that I shared quite a bit with you, and as I mentioned before, I guarantee that you will get result by just following this process. Now, I know I said that I was just going to share about 4 things with you, but I actually want to throw in another bonus, which is get a coach. Get a coach. As I shared with you in the beginning of the video, I got a coach. I got a mentor to help me, you know, to help bring out the passion, and to help bring out and kind of hold my hand and guide me step by step on how to get the result that I needed. And really, my result that I needed was just freedom. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be confident. I wanted to help women. I wanted to inspire. And so I reached out, and I got the help that I needed. So what I'm offering you, and I know that it can be pricey, it can be expensive to get a coach or to get a mentor. So what I would like to do for you is to offer you a free complimentary coaching sessions. Whether that coaching session is, hey, I already have a business, I'm already in a network marketing, or I already have my own business, or, you know, and I just need help on how to tie everything together, how to go from where I'm at to where I want to be. That could be you. Or it could be, hey, I'm a mom. I was just like you. I was where you're at, and I need help. I don't want to work. I know that I love doing A, B, C, and D, and I want to just have a conversation with you on how to turn that into a profitable home business, kind of like myself. So as I mentioned, I know that it can get pricey, and so I am offering a free complimentary Mommypreneur strategy session where we can have a full discussion about what is it that you want to do. You could be a dance teacher, it could be anything. I'm telling you, it could be anything, and you can turn that into a full-time 6-figure and beyond from the comfort of your home. Heck, you can work wherever you want. So to speak. So click the link below the video. I would love to talk to you. I would love to hear what you're passionate about. I would love to hear your idea. I would love to help you get unstuck. If you are stuck with your business, I would love to show you how simple this is, because a lot of time the gurus make it very complicated, and I was new coming into this, and now I'm coaching and teaching and sharing it with other people on how to do it, and just keep it simple. Okay, moms, we like things very simple. I know I do. So whatever it is that I can do to help you with your business or to start a business, I am here. And all you have to do is click the link below the video and grab your free coaching session, okay? It was a pleasure talking to you. I know that you're gonna get great value from this. Share this with your friends, share this with other moms. Let's build a Mommy United empowerment group here. So again, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about what I do, and just passionate about helping you get the result that you need. Again, just click the link below the video so that you can get your free access to the Mommypreneurs coaching session. And I look forward to speaking with you. Have a fabulous day.